it's Auntie Judy.
Hi, it's Barry.
Hi, it's Jeff.
Hi, it's Ken.
Hi, it's Mama. Hi, it's Connie.
Hi, it's Lori.
Hey, it's Curtis and... Oh, I screwed up.
I think you gotta leave it like that. Just leave it like that.
That was good.
I forgot I had to say my name.
Yeah.
It is Curtis, and hey, geeks, when we're not at our favorite restaurant, Ohana, at the Polynesian Resort, we get all of our friends together for pot stickers, noodles, chicken wings, grilled steak, and bread pudding, and we go... Geekin' on Walt Disney World! Yeah! Woo!
Hey, happy anniversary.
Thanks, guys.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week on the show, I bring you live recordings from our January 2018 Disney World trip featuring A Day in Magic Kingdom on episode 237 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, cousins Jen and EJ. Our Geekin' family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us, listening to our show. You're not a download to us, you're special, and I know because I've interviewed and talked with so many of you. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family, so come join us in sharing our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. If you're listening to podcasts to plan your Disney vacation, listen to the end of the show, and I'll give you a free offer to get direct advice from our team of Disney travel experts. Hey, geeks, did you enjoy the intro? Well, wow, we had a fun night, Mama, Auntie Judy, Ken, and I. Just last night, we had an Ohana dinner party. It was so much fun talking about meeting fun geeks. Well, Jeff McCartney, Barry Ferris, Connie Caldero, and Lori. You guys were so much fun. There's a little story that goes into this because I met Connie at work. We worked together. He's one of the best people I ever worked with. Jeff I met through work because I heard that he was a Disney geek. He's recently retired. And Jeff and Connie and Lori and Barry actually worked at Jeff and Connie worked together, but never met each other, but met through the podcast and also did a meetup down in the parks. And well, anyways, all that sounds confusing, but it's not. We're all Disney geeks and we love Disney World and talking about Disney World. They're part of our community. Of course, Jeff's been on the podcast a couple of times. Well, we got together. Mama and Judy were having a conversation through Facebook and the Messenger with Connie, pulled in Jeff and Barry, and they started having this chat about putting together this dinner party at Connie's house, which is not very far, about 10-15 minutes from Mama and I, and in between Judy and Ken. So it was awesome. Friday night, we all brought different things. Mom made chicken wings, the sticky chicken wings that they make at Ohana, and she made the pot stickers. And I know Auntie Judy made the noodles and the peanut sauce. And Connie and Lori, boy, they cooked up the grilled steak and chicken and shrimp. It was like better than I can almost say. And Jeff and Barry brought tons of wine so that we could bring home some wine. We had peach wine sangria also, and just 4 hours of talking Disney World. I didn't think we could talk Disney World the whole time, but honestly, I don't think we even changed too many different subjects. So such a great time, guys. And I highly recommend you geeks get together in your local area to meet up with friends. You know, when you listen to the podcast and you hear the great conversations, this is what I wanted to do with the podcast. I wanted to have those fun conversations that I've had with friends and family and bring them out to you guys. And then the next step is when we have these geekin' meetups. And can't wait till we do this. I got a big special announcement coming at the end of the show. I'll wait till after this episode is over. But let me tell you what I got on this week. This week, we bring on another one of those live trip reports from January 18 trip report. About halfway through the trip, we did 2 weeks in January this year, and I've only been releasing them like once a month. And so this is, I think it's a Friday, getting close to the end of the first week. We go over to Magic Kingdom. It's a full day there. It's kind of been fun to keep it to that day that I was there. So far, it's been working out pretty good for a day that I spent in the parks. And I'm using these binaural headphones, and I think you're really going to notice when we're on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train for sure. And listen to the audio if you can with headphones. If you can, and you'll notice you get a 360-degree audio experience with those headphones that I wear when I do the recording. All right, so it opens up Susan Cox, who, thank you, Susan, for booking a trip with us for 2019. And I'm going to tell more about that October 2019 again after this live recording. But Susan, thank you for booking with Mama and our Traveling Tiaras. And that is, I know you guys are really excited. The 2019 Disney World packages just came out this past week. So, really jump on it. Mama was saying it wasn't that easy to start booking some of these, and that's kind of towards the end of 2019. Very interesting that these packages start to fill up. Well, thanks. I spent like a half hour talking with Susan. We met up at the Contemporary. We were both staying at Bay Lake on the same floor, if you can believe it. Just totally coincidental. And I have a nice time chatting with Susan in the Contemporary lobby, and she's telling me all about her trip. Again, then we go over to the Magic Kingdom for the day, and you're going to get some audio like Buzz Lightyear, a little smack talk. I don't think it's not in the ride. This is actually Mom and I talking about our scores. We take a ride on the very popular in the Geekin' family, the People Mover around Tomorrowland. This is the first recording I think I've ever done with Enchanted Tales with Belle, because I don't often go in there every time. So you're going to hear a full recording of our time spent with Belle. And again, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with the binaural headphones. When we get out of there, and I don't often catch this little skit. I love the street performers. Especially in Magic Kingdom, they have some really great entertainment. And this is one where, right in front of the carousel in Fantasyland, there is a sword stuck in the stone, and there's obviously a Disney movie about that. And we catch most of the show. There's a live little show that they do out there, so I won't tell you any more about it. Listen in on that. And then it really wraps up with a coffee walk of me telling you about the day. And that is always a Geekin' favorite. So you hear me early in the morning coming out of Bay Lake Tower room and walking down to get coffee. Now, hey, it's time to stroll with us around Magic Kingdom, ride the People Mover, laugh and scream on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So, Susan, you're from Chicago, right?
No, actually, I'm from the southern end of the state.
Oh, Illinois. Okay, but you're in Illinois.
Yeah.
All right, I got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, like 50, 60 miles north of Kentucky. So I'm way away from Chicago.
So it's really strange that you ended up being at the same resort on the same floor.
No. Yeah.
11th floor is us. That's awesome.
And what's really interesting is that I had been listening to the podcast since last winter.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, like, one of the podcasts you were talking about when you guys would be here. You're like, yeah, we're staying at Bay Lake Tower this days. And I was like, wait a
And I was
second.
like, oh.
That's when I'm going to be there. That's weird. Like,
And even weirder to be on the same floor.
no kidding.
As us.
And I'm not DVC, so I'm not sure how I got in there.
Want to sit down for a second?
Yeah.
You got time? Yeah, so we're here we're in the Contemporary. Like, we're looking like right at Bay Lake Tower. We're looking at the
Parking lot.
the monorail coming in. Yeah, right. And
But it's actually not a bad view because you are up, so it's not like you're sitting down there watching all the cars come in right in front of you.
so you were telling me you went to the Yasmin Steakhouse?
Yes,
I've never been there. How was that?
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard great things about that. People.
If you
talk
hear my
about that thing.
crinkling, it's my Uncrustable. I'm trying to get rid of my snack credit.
Lindsay loves those things.
My friend Maura, she's from Canada, and she can't get these here. So we came over the other night to grab a pizza, and she saw them, and she's like, oh my gosh, Uncrustables. I'm like, well,
Peanut butter and jelly, right?
yeah. I said, on the day we leave, look at how many snack credits we have, and just go over there and
You did the meal plan, yeah.
take as many of them as you can.
You did the deluxe meal plan, right? That's why you went to the steakhouse.
Yeah.
So everyone had a steak, I hope? Yeah?
Yes.
Good. 'Cause you're here with your mom and dad too, right?
Peanut butter.
Yeah. She's going to try to do a recording here with peanut
It's
butter
like,
and jelly.
you know, when you put peanut butter on the roof of your dog's mouth. It's like- yeah, my mom and dad are with me. My dad is the grumpy of the group.
All right.
There's one in every group. But
Yeah, we got
he likes to do, like, he's a meat and potatoes man. So
Right.
if he's like, well, if I'm going, we're going to stay on the monorail loop and we're getting the biggest dining plan we can because I want to have a hunk of meat every night. So that's one reason, like, I booked all of these signature restaurants because I was like, well, gosh darn it, I'm getting my money's worth on this. And
Yeah.
we've actually sat down and worked it out, and we've come out ahead.
Okay.
So,
That's good to know.
so yeah, because I mean, like for four of us, our bills have been $300 and $400
Wow.
for each meal.
Yeah.
So, what is like 160 a day? I think
Is that what it is for the...
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but between like snacks and drinks, and even like doing a quick service
Yeah.
for lunch, which to me I think is easier,
Right.
we've come out ahead.
Nice.
But
So steakhouse was good.
it was amazing.
What's some of the other that stuck out to you?
Okay, so as you know, I was sick the first day and a half that I was here.
Yes.
So we had reservations for California Grill on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That was the day I was sleeping it off. And so my mom and dad and my friend Maura went, and they said it was phenomenal. Probably, Maura said that was her favorite meal the whole week so far.
Okay.
My mom loved it. Me personally, I think my favorite meal was Artist Point.
Really?
Yeah, we went there Monday night. And
What'd you like about Artist Point?
I loved the whole National Park Lodge.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
type of
Wilderness Lodge.
woodsy.
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I
And,
agree with you there.
And I grew up like that. My dad grew up like that. Like his parents camped and.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm one of the people that thinks it would be a ball to stay at Fort Wilderness. Now I would have to be in like an RV with air conditioning and all the comforts of home.
Yeah,
but I would
glamping.
still love
Yeah.
to do like the cabins and stuff like that. But
Yeah. I'm with you there too. I like the rustic. You probably heard me talk on the podcast. We stayed at the Grand Floridian, and I was like, yeah, okay.
it's beautiful to look
right.
at.
Oh yeah.
But I would feel like,
Yeah, I get that
do
feeling
I have to
over there.
tiptoe through my room to not mess
Yeah,
anything up?
I know.
But
So what kind of meal was over there that you really enjoyed?
well, we had. I think what really got me. I'm a pasta person, and they have this braised short rib bolognese pasta, the pappardelle noodles with the wide noodles.
Yeah.
It really should have been the entree, to be honest. It was an appetizer. That was the best thing. It was amazing.
Nice.
And I only ate the noodles. I didn't eat any of the meat because I didn't want to ruin my entree.
Okay.
And but there was like my dad helped me out.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a team player like that.
Yep.
It was really delicious. And then I got a fillet for the entree, which
Okay.
was cooked perfectly.
Nice.
It was really good.
Melt in your mouth.
Yes.
A little sauce on it? Like
I don't
butter,
remember.
garlic
You know
butter,
what?
or-
I like my brain just kind of went after the pasta was so good.
I know.
So-
you gotta lick the plate on some of these dishes,
Oh man.
right?
Yeah, the sauce. I'm all
Sauces.
about sauces.
I agree.
So you
Yeah.
think I would remember what? I think I had like some compound butter with the steak, which is always good.
Nice.
But I just really like the ambiance, and it was really close to here too.
Yeah.
So it didn't
Did you
take
took the
forever
boat
to
over?
come back.
Did you do the boat?
Well,
Or-
we didn't know how to do that, so we took a
Oh.
lift.
Oh, okay.
We've been utilizing minivan. Like my credit
So if I
card
told you how-
statement is like lift.
Oh, have you? Yeah. If I told you where the boat is, it wouldn't matter now.
I know. Is it over in
Yeah.
the marina?
Yeah.
Well, Monday afternoon, my dad rented a pontoon boat,
Oh, okay.
and we went all around.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Well, that's
around.
where the boat is to get to.
Well, we saw all the boats. We just never saw one docking, so we weren't really sure.
They actually have
But-
two sizes. They have a little boat,
Uh-huh.
and we were pretty impressed because one of the cast members called over for a bigger boat because Judy's in the
Oh, the shooter.
scooter, and that was cool. They came over from Magic Kingdom.
That was that. Like for Dad, that actually would have been good because he can walk. It's just not very far,
Yeah.
and so
Did you guys use a wheelchair during the week before?
we rented a scooter.
You did it? Okay.
Yeah, and with him, it's almost has been just as valuable just having a place to sit at any time
Yeah.
too.
Absolutely.
So and
They
it's,
make it really convenient for
yeah,
people.
the
And
monorails were easy. The buses were
Yeah.
easy.
everything's very accessible.
I was happy to see that, and I feel like on Monday when we went over to Magic Kingdom, and my dad was like, "We're going to Magic Kingdom. We're gonna go to Space Mountain." So I went over to Space Mountain, and I asked the cast member, I was like, "Hey, my dad's in a scooter. How do we work? Like, I'm assuming you park the scooter and go in." And he
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, you can transfer to a wheelchair." And I was like, "Well, he can walk, but
Yeah.
I just." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well," I said, "just not long distances." So he gave us 2 passes to go in the Fast Pass entrance.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
I,
mean,
was like, that alone was like worth the money to rent the scooter. I mean, we didn't abuse it because
No.
he hasn't ridden anything since. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but I was like, well, that was kind of nice. Like, I wish we would have picked a different ride to
I
ride
like
first.
being first on the bus. Like
Mm-hmm.
last night, Judy and I got on, and you do cut the line on the bus, and I get
Mm-hmm.
and I have plantar fasciitis on my foot, so sitting down on the bus is nice.
Yeah.
But it's actually, I think I'm keeping it controlled. But tell me, so you did the signature restaurants. Any others that stood out for you?
We did. You know what? I told you we were doing Cinderella's Royal Table.
Yeah.
Which I said, I've heard,
Right,
things
yeah.
about the food.
You did it already.
We did it Wednesday
Okay.
night.
Yeah.
The food was amazing.
Good. Okay, good.
Now granted, it's kind of like that rush you in, rush you out because they can turn the table over, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
And the food, what did I have? I've been writing notes as I've gone.
Yeah. Well, we can
pretty
have
sure
you
I
on.
had a
we
steak.
I was thinking I think it'd be fun to have a podcast like I did once before recently.
The round table.
Round table.
I loved it. I like
gonna do
as
that.
I was listening to it, I literally felt like I was just sitting on my couch hanging out with
Oh, I think-
everybody. It was
yes.
a real organic
I
conversation.
think I remember you making that comment. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to do that with some of the people that were down here while we were here. We've been fortunate to see a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy that
meetups.
like did people plan that purposefully that they'd be here? Did it all just happen just
It
by chance?
organically happened,
Yeah.
and maybe it's because
It might be just subconsciously, like if you talked about this is when we're going, just in conversation.
I'm really excited to meet Lisa Green. She's driving here right now.
One of them had
She's-
asked if I would make it to the meetup on Saturday, which I won't because I'm leaving so early.
Yeah.
And somebody said, I wanted to say it was Lisa. She'd said, well, we'll be, no, it wasn't her.
Was it? No.
Somebody said, well, we'll be at Hollywood Studios Thursday at Magic Kingdom on Friday. I'm like, well, I'll be at Hollywood Studios Thursday at Magic Kingdom on Friday.
Yeah.
And then when I saw your live video from Brown Derby, and I was like, I missed Holly. She was like 5 feet away from me.
With a wall in between all.
Yeah, it was horrible at Brown Derby yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
It was awful.
Why? What happened?
Well, okay, so last year me and Mom went, and it was a last-minute lunch reservation,
Yeah.
like 11:30, and it was amazing. It was the ambiance was great. We were seated up around, so we weren't down in the main dining room.
Yeah.
But our waiter was awesome. The food was amazing. It didn't take very long.
Yeah.
And yesterday was like as polar opposite from that as you could get.
Isn't that weird? Oh, it's weird how that can happen.
Well,
that's why we tell people if you had a bad experience,
go again.
Unless a lot of people are saying it's a bad place, but yeah.
I'm wondering if it was
weird.
Because when we went last year, it was the week after Thanksgiving. So they had holiday hours, even during, it was a slower week. So, so our lunch was at like 11 a.m.
Okay.
Or 11:30, so they had already opened. Yesterday when we got there, they opened at noon, and so they were checking in a full dining room worth of people.
Yep.
And our reservation was 12:05.
Did it take a long time to serve? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, and then there were the kids. Now, okay, so I know, and I kept telling my dad, I keep telling myself, this is Disney, there are going to be kids here.
Yep.
But
not always
like,
at Signatures, though, as much.
I was surprised that nobody at least gave some of the parents a look, because the kids that were on either side, like the kids on the back side of us, they were literally jumping up and down in the booth, screaming at the top of their lungs, and the parents weren't doing anything. And right next to us was a table of like 10, half of them were kids. You didn't even hear a peep from them. They were just like talking amongst each other, and then the one behind us, like, I really wish I knew as much about everything as the dad in the booth behind us. I wish I knew half as much as he did. He was telling him, like, okay, so here's the story of the Tower of Terror. Back in the 50s, there's this Hollywood hotel.
And
I was like,
stories.
and then you're in the Twilight Zone, and Mom's like, well, that's not a Twilight Zone episode I ever remember, but it was just kind of like, and then our waiter was wonderful, and I have no problems with him at all. When you get when there's a full restaurant waiting, it puts them in a bad spot.
How was the food?
I think it was okay. It was really not memorable.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I had the beef fillet, which you really can't go wrong with that.
So it was the I think there's a lot of little kids here of that age.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing any last year at the Brown Derby, but
obviously because school's in.
Yeah, I was surprised that parents would bring kids there because the menu is not kid friendly at Brown Derby.
Right.
And in fact, it's very diverse, but it's kind of like.
It's probably the time you went too, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like mid-meltdown. It's like midday meltdown time central for kids, because it was probably it was after 1 before we got
All right, so give me another
dinner.
good one. What's a good one that you did? Are there any others?
Oh, well, let's see. We did the Yachtsman last night, Brown Derby, Cinderella's Royal Castle. We ate at the Electric Umbrella at Epcot, and it was really nice. It was like really spacious, quick service.
I give Hollywood Studios a hard time for their quick service. I didn't eat over there, but I looked at the menu over at the Fairfax Fair, which is near the Tower of Terror. And they had a decent menu there.
Yeah, they have pretty good things.
It was like rice bowls and and some like a pork sandwich and stuff. I was like, okay, there's something that's a little different than burgers and fries stuff.
That's one thing I've been happy to see, because I don't always just want to down a burger, but sometimes you do just want to down a burger and get on with your day, and that's what I liked about. But Electric Umbrella had a ton of stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it was a big menu. In fact, I was just like, I don't want to take too long to decide, so I'm just going to go with burgers and fries. But Hollywood Studios, we were kind of in and out. We got a Golden Fast Pass at Cinderella Royal Table for being so accommodating, which I didn't really feel like. I mean, it was just kind of like, hey, do you mind telling us where we are in the list? No, we're not upset. We're just kind of hungry, like mentally getting in that mood to wait.
They put it on your Magic Band?
No, they just gave me the paper.
Oh, paper. Because we had an incident last night when we got back to the room. You know that little lock, the little safety lock that goes over? It was, our door was wide open and that thing was there when we got back to the room last night. Yeah, this doesn't give me a look. I'm not kidding. And so I had to check out the room to see if anyone was in there.
That's scary.
They left the package for us. Oh. And then they said when the cast member comes in, they always leave the door open like that, but they never closed the door behind themselves and locked it. So they gave us, but
she called down and explained what happened, and they gave us like 3 fast passes each, but I didn't see none. But we'll see what happens. So any attractions that was new to you? Anything new that you really thought was cool?
I did the Midway Mania, the Toy Story Midway Mania.
That was the first time?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just like...
You got a little crumb there.
I started to say, did I just like bloop peanut butter out of my mouth? We actually... So, when I was making my fast passes a while back, I made one for Midway Mania because I didn't do it last time. And I didn't make one for Rock and Roller Coaster. And so Maura was like, oh, we got to do one for that one. So I changed, I don't know why I did this. I changed the Toy Story Midway Mania, edited it, and made it Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay.
Well, then, of course, I couldn't get fast passes to Toy Story because they were already distributed.
Yeah.
So we were going to Rope Drop and then just head right to Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yeah.
But then when we got that golden fast pass, I was like, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, good.
So we used that one at like 10:30. And
that
the wait
for the
time
day?
was like...
For the day you had that?
No, we could use it any time.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was apparently like an anytime, any ride thing.
Oh, okay.
So we used that yesterday. We got there at like 10:30, 10:45.
Nice.
I loved it. It was a blast.
Yeah.
I like it better than the one here.
Yeah.
Just because it's like an organized game.
It's a little newer too. That's fine.
Yeah. My mom got 149,000 points.
All right.
I got 97,000, and my friend Maura got like 12. I don't remember. It was a really
12,000.
I don't know if it was that low, but she was like, "Your mom's good." I'm like, "Well, her shooting instructor calls her Annie Oakley. Like she can literally hit right here at 25 yards, and her vision is 2,200. So she's
a sure shot shooter.
She is.
All right.
So, and he calls me Annie Oakley Jr. So apparently, I do have a decent aim, even with the Toy Story. Gun.
The toy thing, gun, yeah.
But it was super, like, I would feel like if I waited an hour and a half, I would feel like,
oh, cool.
I was okay with that. You know what I mean?
Nice.
We did, and then after that, me and Maura went to the Visa card member thing.
Oh, what was that?
It was in the launch bay. It was the Kylo Ren experience.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed at all.
Okay.
Like, he only interacted with one of us.
Okay.
And I thought, like, okay, if there's more than one person in your party, you should at least, like, stand in the middle and talk menacingly back and forth. But, like, we just stood there, and he said a few intimidating things, and the cast member was like, all right, you guys are done. What? Wait, what? And I looked.
Is there anyone else over there for the launch bay?
They had BB-8 and Chewie.
Oh, yeah.
So
did you see them?
We got right out of line and went to see Chewie. And we were in Chewie less time than Kylo Ren, and it was still a better experience. But, I mean, there's so many things that can go into that, too. It could have been, like, I didn't know what to do. I was just standing there. In the picture, I look like I'm pooping. And then, it depends on the cast members that are in there.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed meeting Chewie, too. And then, right after that, we were going to go to Brown Derby to just hang out before lunch, and I saw your post about how you met Star-Lord and Groot. And I was like, where are they? And you told me where, and I stopped a cast member on the street, and I'm like, where is One Man's Dream? And she told us, and so we went back there, and I didn't know because I didn't see it like on the list of characters on the app.
Right.
And I thought, well, they're DVC, it might be like a limited kind of thing. So I go in there, and they're like, no, they're right in there. So then, my mom loves Groot.
Oh, cool.
Baby Groot.
Yeah.
And so I texted her, like, my text probably made no sense. I'm like, come to One Man's Dream, we're meeting Groot. And so she finally found our way back. And the cast member, I heard him say, are you wanting to meet Star-Lord and Groot? She's like, I don't know about Star-Lord, but I want to meet Groot. And I'm like, Mom, here we are. And he was really nice and let her go up with us in line. And
okay, do you know Star-Lord's real name?
Peter Quill.
Oh, you do? I'm impressed because he was impressed when Mama knew his name. I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
he was so impressed. He was so impressed.
Well,
he said not many people know his real name.
I asked him about that, and he said that it's like, I kind of don't go by it because, like, who saved the world, Peter? I'm like, yeah, but if you do it last name first, it's like Quill, Peter, so you could be like Quill Peter, So.
Oh, cool. So she enjoyed meeting.
We loved it.
Was he cool?
He was.
I am Groot.
And and the anime at one point, it was so the guy doing Star-Lord was really good too.
Yeah.
And at one point, we all had ears on. At one point, of course, he said, "I am Groot," and he's like, "No, buddy, they're not actually her ears. They like it's a headband." And so I take my headband off, and Groot went like that. I am Groot, And so then they took a picture, and Mom was like, "I want to meet Groot," and or I want a picture with Groot. And he's like, "Yeah, sure. That's like, don't mind me over here." So the cast member actually took a picture of Mom talking to Groot, and it was adorable.
Oh, good.
And so I think that was probably my favorite character meet.
Oh, good.
But we met Joy and Sadness.
Oh, cool.
Which
Yeah, I
was
haven't
fun.
met them yet.
I love that
They've always
movie.
had a big line.
That's like one of my standby movies that I just put on for background noise.
That's funny. Holly said that same thing to me on a show recently. I didn't
think
know that
it's
about
a
her.
great movie.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a
great
really
idea.
good depiction of that age.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would love to have met Anger, but unfortunately,
Yeah, right.
like, they would, like, the great part of it is the Lewis Black voice of it.
Yeah. Did you meet Baymax over there?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I loved
He's great,
I'm
too.
going to make a confession. I've never actually seen Big Hero 6.
Okay.
I've started it.
You don't have to enjoy that meetup.
Right.
It's great.
I loved, we went right from Joy and Sadness to Baymax. So you're kind of getting a trip report right now.
Yeah, right.
We went straight from there, and I asked the cast member, when was Baymax going to come out? And he said in about 20 minutes. So we could either stand in line 20 minutes there, or we could go back and come back and chance the line being longer.
Right.
So we stood in the line. We didn't have anything to do. And as we were kind of inching a little bit forward, I made the comment, I said, I wonder if, I feel like Baymax might have a larger, an international fan base, because it seems like that movie did better overseas.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there was a couple behind us. They were adults, and they were Asian, and they were adorable. When Baymax came out, he kind of peeked around the corner and waved, and they got so excited.
That's fun.
And Morris said the girl was crying. It was, but they were adorable. They were so excited about it.
I love the Asian tourists, actually. And we were talking, you always hear different languages. I don't know half the languages I hear.
I've heard a lot of Portuguese.
Is that what it is? Yeah, well, yeah, because the Brazilians are here?
Yeah. I guess it's their summer vacation.
Yes. Okay.
In the South America.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they
it
would
seems
come
like they're
out.
always here when I'm here.
I've heard so much Portuguese.
Good. They've been actually pretty good. Usually there are a lot of girls singing and jumping up and down.
That's what I've heard. My issue is not, and it really isn't necessarily related to one people group. It's just getting in the way of everything.
Yeah,
and it's a theme park, so it's going to happen.
You want to get on the bus, you're going to be ahead of them. Not behind them.
And another thing I noticed is that if they're on a ride with you, they don't do photo pass. So the first thing they do is crowd around the pictures.
Oh, okay.
So then to take pictures of the pictures, and you can't get around there to bump your fast pass on it. So it's kind of but that could be anybody. So it's not, I just happen to be, South Americans,
Yeah.
But, hello.
Oh.
I'm a star. I'm getting recorded.
We're recording actually, I'm going to leave some of your trip for you. We can do it.
Yeah, I'm excited about after hours.
All right. Yes, we're going to do after hours.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be in Magic Kingdom today, too, and we're going to do the after hours. So.
We're probably going to, hi, Dad. Say hi.
Hi.
There's Dad.
I wait.
Did you I introduced you guy on...
I got to run and get Mama a Sprite anyways. She's probably wondering where I am.
Well...
All right, good talking to you.
All right,
We'll see you
awesome.
then.
We're just out trying to use up snack tray.
I know, I just did that.
All right, guys.
Tell Holly that, is she staying in, or is she staying off?
She's off property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she going to be around today? She's doing after hours.
You know what? I forgot.
I sent her a messenger.
Yeah, see if,
I'm like, I want to meet up with you at some point.
see if you can,
I
yeah.
was so close yesterday. I probably walked by. But
All right, see you guys later.
Okay, I got to kick your butt on Buzz.
Yeah, we got some singers out here with horse and carriage.
For joining us on Main Street, USA. And from all of us here in the Magic Kingdom, we hope to see you again real soon.
Oh,
looking at a real mailbox. We can send mail. A little bit of a bummer. We got all excited that we could use our extra fast passes that we got we have 3 of them on our Magic Band that are extra beyond what the 3 we have for the incident we had at our room. But she said they're not good for the character meets, just for rides. So we got all excited for nothing. So we're gonna head on over to Buzz. What are we doing?
Excuse me.
Mom's calling someone on an old-fashioned phone here.
It's not working.
What were you trying to do?
Hello?
It's not working.
Uh-oh.
All right, Mama, as we are getting onto the People Mover, why don't you tell everybody in the Geekin' Family podcast how embarrassing it is to get crushed in Buzz Lightyear.
That was just warming up.
What was your score?
Why don't we just tell everyone how it feels to get crushed in Toy Story maybe?
No, we're not talking. That's in the history. That's in the past. That was ancient history.
You will wait till later.
What was your score in Buzz Lightyear?
1,300.
What was my score?
164,500.
So how much did I beat you by?
Just a little. I'm going to get you later.
Ken, what was your score?
About 47,000.
And what was Judy's score?
About 1,300.
So the men crushed the women. What in the world? We're on the escalator up to the People Mover. I have no idea what that sound was right there. Judy went to do the stage show.
She could actually come on this one.
I think the accuracy of that scoring system leaves a lot to be desired.
Hey, wait a minute. It's perfectly accurate. I was shooting for the Zorg. I hit a bunch of bullseyes. I know I did. This is going to be kind of windy for my recording. We'll see how this goes. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. What time is lunch is what I want to know. I'm hungry. We just really got into the Magic Kingdom. We only did Buzz Lightyear. It's still pretty crowded. I did get my birthday pin, finally. But we got to face forward. Oh! Hard landing.
This is one of my favorite rides.
You know, this is a favorite of many people.
You like it, Ken? Yeah. Very like it.
Hello. It's pretty comfortable here today. It's supposed to get close to 70, although it's not there yet.
Sun disappeared though.
Yeah, it's kind of a little overcast. Sun's trying to peek out, but
Feels great.
I'm amazed. Are you amazed at the crowds here?
Well, it was extra magic hours today too. So that
All
brings
right.
a lot of
I mean, for the whole week, I've noticed. Here we go. Get the sounds.
Stay quiet and enjoy the ride.
I want to get the sounds of the People
You
Mover.
can preview many of the exciting places you'll want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow.
I'm going to try to wave at people.
Watching, so keep your eyes
See if they
peeled.
wave back.
You never know who you might see.
I wonder why they didn't do this with the monorail going to other places instead of the aerial section.
Well, I wonder what the gondola is going to be like.
can be high speed, can't they?
Looks like
Yeah, it's made by the same company as the lift at Steamboat Springs. And you can get 6 or 8 skiers in that. You put your skis on the outside, but
the Move It Shake It party's going on. Uh-oh, I smell French fries.
And now, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority proudly presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream-on experimental prototype media tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney. And now, Tomorrowland Transit Authority proudly presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream-on experimental star train, where you'll find the greatest hits from around the galaxy.
That's right. It's Atlas now.
oh, that's the Starlight where they're building in there.
Speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
Speedway below us. Sun's out now. Okay, everybody wave. Nobody waved.
Not a one.
Not a one. They looked at me like in disgust.
They don't
try
know
to-
you're in a pod, father. Wave
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna wave again. Hey, we got one. Maybe one little kid too.
Wow, there's a walkway back here? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a really hidden walkway back here. Goes up to the train station.
Of our world, Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure and careen through the cosmos.
Sure is dark in here.
This is what I mean. You know, it's like, it's a ride that has a lot of lights and you can't see anything.
We're now entering one of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure and careen through the cosmos.
Starport 7-5.
Control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Crater caverns below.
Nice.
A robot doggy down below.
Pitch dark.
See, this is one of those rides where you can't see where you're going. I like to see where I'm going.
You really can't. If it wasn't for that little red light on the recorder. Oh, now I see some shooting stars.
Yep. No idea where we are.
No screams yet.
Yeah.
Chicken exit many times out of this very short walk, believe it or not, from the top.
You did?
Yep.
I thought you'd go on this one.
I've done it, and I've not done it. Depends how nauseous I feel that particular day.
How about today?
Yeah, I'm okay today.
Space Mountain.
He sort of waved at me. Not too enthusiastically, though. Let's try these guys.
Yay!
Hey, we got one. What about the people in their cars down there? Oh, they're watching the road. Busy watching the road. guy smiled at me. Too cool for school.
There's one that's texting while you're driving.
Adventure.
Well, it's
Texting while they're driving. How about that? Even at the speedway.
start them when you're young.
Around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
Nobody down below is waving to me either. Bless you. I'm being ignored.
For a different high-flying adventure, we're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
Where's all the
Inside
happy
this
people?
rotating theater, full families welcome you
here.
to their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
Bless you.
First presented
our
at the
hotel.
New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
The Carousel of Progress.
There's Buzz Lightyear. He's meeting and greeting.
I guess I gotta look this way.
This is one of my favorite little displays. The get your hair done.
Put the whole thing over our head.
That's great. Starter. Oh, that's Buzz.
Looks like the ride broke down. They're not moving.
Uh-oh.
We're going to Pooh Bear next.
Yes, sir.
We've got an interesting group of fast passes today. What was the one after Pooh?
Dinner after Monsters Incorporated. So drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated Laugh More. Share the fun.
Looks like Stitch is just a meet and greet, right?
Tomorrowland People Mover. It's been a pleasure to have you. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until they slide open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until they slide open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
Bonjour.
Right on it.
Give her the thing.
Oh no, who do I give the thing to? You sure?
Oh, okay.
Oh. There you go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Maybe. The young villagers are invited to this center workbench, lined up all the way across, for a chariot right here by the barrel, facing this way.
Yes. Find the barrel.
Yep.
We got a good spot.
Oh, are we by ourselves?
You gonna see the mirror?
Yeah. Okay. Bonjour, come on in.
Mirror on the
Now
wall.
look straight across from the space. Young villagers are invited to our center workbench.
You can sit right up front. I'll be right here.
Workshop. Maurice's
The young
workshop.
villagers who would like to help out today are invited to our center workbench. I'll take that right off the this. My dogs, please, all the way across. Did you give me your Thank you. Yeah, come on in, the young villagers are invited here to our workbench. My adults, please all the way across.
Hey, you stand up towards the front, okay?
All my adults all the way across, filling in all the space. Young villagers are invited to our workbench with the other young villagers. I'll take your red card from my princess. Thank you for helping. You're invited to the workbench. All my adults, please, all the way across, filling in all the space. Young villagers who'd like to participate are invited to join the other young villagers at the workbench. We do have a few more guests joining us. If there's any space to your right, take that one step to your right and fill in all the space. Thank you so much. The young ones are invited to the bench. All right, so it looks like we have everyone here. I'd like to make a final call for any of the young villagers to join the other young villagers here at the workbench. And if anyone happens to still have this object here, please pass it up to me now. All right, let's start off with a great big greeting. Bonjour, everyone. Bonjour, everyone, and welcome to Maurice's workshop. Maurice and Belle just asked very kindly that everyone please refrain from music, flash photography, and external video lighting until we return outside to the village. Also, as a service to you, there'll be a photo pass photographer later on this experience, and all photos captured will be available to you on one yellow card as you exit. Please do pick this up before you leave. My young villagers, you all may have noticed this beautiful hanging mirror here. It's a gift from the Beast to Maurice, so Maurice can visit Belle in the castle anytime he'd like to. And I know the perfect time for all of us to go visit, so can everybody please repeat after me. Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
That's awesome.
It's the first time I heard that.
That's super nice. Oh my God.
I'm with the chariot.
Everyone may follow through the center. We're all traveling to the same room.
There you go, parents behind your
And grown-ups behind them, so everybody can see. You can see me, can't you? Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Are we all here? Ready to begin? Wonderful. Bonjour, everyone. Aren't you a good-looking bunch? Especially you in the back. This is so exciting. Tonight's the night Belle and the Beast fall in love. At least we hope so. And to help move things along, you're all going to surprise Belle and act out the story of how they met. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Do you want a surprise, Belle?
Yeah! And we have enough parts for everyone. First, we need 2 big, strong suits of armor to march around and protect the castle. Oh, and of course, we'll need someone to play the master, the Beast. He has a mighty roar.
Roar.
Here, Beast. Over here next to the bar.
Next, we need Belle's father, Maurice. Maurice gets locked in a dungeon where he shivers from the cold.
Shivering, he's cold. Where's Maurice? Over there next to the barber. There you go.
And of course, we need needs someone to play Philippe Maurice's horse. Philippe says, "Nay!" And now, Mrs. Potts and dear little Chip, the teacup, they hung everywhere.
Yeah, shoot. Which one went? That one?
He was excited.
And finally, it's time to decide who gets to portray me. Oh, you've got some awfully big drawers to fill. Okay, give me a great big oh.
Madam Morgan, I know you have one more question.
Does everybody have a part? Who wants one?
Anybody else want a part?
And now I have a part for everyone to play. It will be your job to make the sound of a horse galloping. Oh, wonderful! I think we have time for a quick rehearsal. We'll start with our beast. Let me hear you roar.
Roar, beast!
Now, everybody, roar! Wonderful! And now, Philippe, give me a great big neigh! And Mrs. Potts, Chip, hop, hop, hop. Susan Warner, March, really stomp those feet.
Very good.
Maurice, shiver. Philippe, neigh! Woo! Everybody, gallop, gallop, gallop. Mrs. Potts and Chip, hop. Maurice, shiver. Roar, beast, roar. Everybody, roar.
We're ready.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, I know you're going to be just wonderful. Belle will be so delighted to see you. Just wait till she sees your performance. It'll be fabulous. Now, Lumiere will be calling you in soon, and when he does, file into the library quickly and take your seats. Oh, and remember, it's a surprise! So, mum's the word.
Okay, the cast will go in first. Give them 2 seconds and it's set up for the show. Remember, Lumiere does like to be the brightest candle in the castle. No flash photography. You can take pictures, but without the flash. And there are plenty of seats in the library for everyone. Right, dancing dishes. You can do this. It's your turn. You're going to do the kids.
Yes, like a horse.
Huh?
Yeah, like a horse.
I would think so if you want to do it in here, yeah. I don't know if you can do it in the library. You can do it in here. Okay, all right. Bees, you want to roar one more time? Roar? No?
Saving it for the show.
Roar anymore? It's okay. Suits of honor, let me see.
Madame Wardrobe, we are ready.
Oh, you're on.
Put a cast.
Let me get the casters first, right?
Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Here's the cast.
Bye-bye.
The Beast.
Here we go.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, different order.
Everyone else come right on in all the way across the library.
All the way across the library, Mom.
You're welcome to sit all the way across the library, please. As you're coming through, you can do it all the way down the rest. Right next to you on the sit at the front row.
Don't move. I'm joking. You'll be marching soon enough. Now remember, Belle doesn't know you're here, so I shall call her in, and when she enters, we'll all shout, surprise!
What a wonderful idea, Lumiere. Everyone, stay nice and quiet. When I say now, you'll say surprise. The Lumiere, the lights.
But of course.
They simply won't do.
Oh, Belle, where are you, mademoiselle?
Lumiere, now!
Surprise!
Oh my goodness, hello everyone. Well, this is quite a surprise. I wasn't expecting anyone. Lumiere, why have you invited everyone from town?
Well, shall we be for a big dinner with the master tonight? We thought it would be fun to act out a story with you.
Well, of course, I love stories.
Very well. Let us begin. Once upon a time, there was a charming, intelligent young woman whose name was Belle.
Me?
Belle lived in a quiet little village, and each morning to everyone, Belle would say, bonjour.
Bonjour, everyone.
And one night, when her father was away on a journey, Belle heard the sound of galloping.
Everyone gallop.
But Maurice, he was not living. Belle asked Philippe where her father was.
Philippe, where's Papa?
Which meant, I think he's somewhere in the forest.
Thank you.
So Belle set off through the forest to find her father.
Papa?
As she searched, she could hear the wind whistle.
And the wind.
Dungeon cell, she found her father, Maurice, shivering. Then suddenly, the biggest, most ferocious beast Belle had ever seen jumped out and Belle pleaded with the beast to let Maurice go. But the beast refused, so Belle agreed to take her father's. Later that night, Belle became hungry and searched the castle for something to eat.
Of course I'm hungry.
So imagine her surprise when a tiny teacup named Chip hopped up to Belle and said hello.
Hello?
Then Mrs. Potts hopped up
Here you are.
and poured her a nice cup of tea. Suddenly, Chip jumped to their feet and switched on marching down as she invited everyone to eat out. vacation?
Yes, thank you very much. This is something that I would love to do for this. Look there, and if you're seeing your smile, this I want to do.
Princess Violet and Annabelle.
Violet.
Lord Max.
I told her.
Did you?
Princess Julieta. And your sweetheart. What's your name? Alice. Right here. Princess Mademoiselle Ava.
Probably have them
Princess Lennox. Mademoiselle Julia.
Turn your thing. That's hysterical. They all kind of do that.
But stand strong. Well done. You're right, and I know I shouldn't leave Beast waiting, so thank you, everyone. Au revoir.
Au revoir, shall we? Good luck. Suits of armor, you are dismissed. Goodbye, one and all.
Thank you for joining us in the library this evening, everyone. If you can, please rise. Together, all of your enchanted belongings and items from the back.
Wow, wow, wow. Here we go.
Don't forget my hat. Whoa!
Forget about that straight rock there.
I totally wasn't ready for that.
This almost came off. Oh, gee. Here they are. Oh, no. You're lovely.
My hat. Oh, thank you.
That was fun, wasn't it? Went super fast today.
Fun. Let's try to keep the little mufflers on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Noah!
You know the school version of that song, right? Of 923. It's misery, hi-ho, hi-ho.
No, I didn't know that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi-ho, it's off to school we go. 923, misery. I learned that in 6th grade.
Nice.
Fucking sandwiches! Well, I just made that up, so yeah, that's fine with me.
Excellent. All right, Scott, please stand concerned. Put the hand upon your candle.
Got a big guy here. He's going to try to lift the sword out of the stone.
When all the citizens of Lansdowne and all of you, when you shout, pull, Scott, you are simply going to pull with all of your strength. Choice is right.
2, 3, pull. Well, that's because he didn't eat the crust. That's where all the protein is in the sandwiches. Give a round of applause, though. You did great, Scott. I think I know what happened. You see, I was meant to select the fellow who was laughing at Scott the whole time. With his lovely pink bag, it looks good on you, sir.
Scott, you have competition. You're better trained. So it's only proper when you're in front of a lady to remove any shady spectacles. Am I right, ladies? Yeah. Now, sir, may I ask you a question? What? Tobias?
Yes?
There's something in his eye!
Oh, well, yeah. I see bravery. I see determination. I see valor.
I see me! Sir Michael. Sir Michael, where are you from? The Kingdom of Heaven!
England, the land of the rising porcupine.
Porcupine Run!
Of course they do. They rise once a year to see their shadow. Everybody knows that. Right, the porcupine rises to see its ground pop. You're doing good. Have a stand up here. You having a good day today? Yes, sir. Excellent. We're going to fix that for you. One hand. You know what you're doing on the count of 3. You know what to do. 1, 2, 3.
Pull, 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 pull.
You can do it! You can do it!
It appears we've exhausted the state of Ohio, everybody. And somebody from Canton next, I'm going to go crazy, yeah. Well, I think I know where we went from, Lady Llewellyn.
We!
Well, I went one when Michael went one, because he was meant to select someone smaller in stature. Large in spirit like you, young man.
Dad, what's your name? Logan! So that one Logan, you want any other words to buy? Nice. That's a child.
Yes. Very good.
Wait, just say, what is this?
Get in touch with the jungle crews that might look for a little.
Here's the thing here. We have had 2 grown men attempt to lift that food from the stone.
Yeah, both from our height.
Oh, wait! You got that. Do you think a child can do it?
Of course I do. I think this could be Logan's run. What do you think? Do you think?
They believe it. We believe in you. Let's see what happens. First, can I ask you where are you from? Myrtle? Myrtle. I wouldn't laugh if you didn't say that. So he's from the Kingdom of Myrtle Beach.
Ah, Myrtle Beach. Yes, the land where this guy's stronger than you two. So I think so.
All right, Logan. Keep your feet on the desk. The hands on your stand. Hold tight. Ignore their code. And when all these lovely citizens chat, pull, you know what to do, don't you? All right, well, we'll see what happens this time. You ready? All right, everyone, on 3. 1,
2, 3.
Pull, 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 pull.
Everyone repeat after me. All hail Logan.
All hail Logan.
The hero of Fantasyland.
The hero of Fantasyland.
Magnificent day. The swords out of the stone.
I still think that's going to be quite a success.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You've never seen it? Oh, we thought fathers in the area, any dads? I'm sorry to tell you, this is the best dad ever. So the rest of you, better luck next year.
He's good.
We've had that around for a long time.
He was good.
It's been a while, for quite a while, yeah.
All right. Hey geeks, good morning. It's a little bit of a late morning for me. 7:35. Making my way down the hallway. Outside of my room. Saturday morning. Halfway through the 2-week vacation. Had a good day yesterday, as usual. Gonna go over to Epcot today, but last night, or yesterday, was Magic Kingdom Day. And real convenient being here at Bay Lake Tower, just to walk on over there. And we had 6 fast passes because of the incident with the room being unlocked. So in the morning, we took advantage of that. Oh, I'm feeling a little tired. My eyes aren't hardly even open yet. Oh, because we were out late last night for a extra... It was a ticketed event that we had paid for extra. It was from 8 at night till 11 p.m. And we all stayed my 5th floor here. Going down for coffee. Yeah, and I'm trying to think, was there any big... I mean, doing the rides, I was a little disappointed I didn't get to see Talkin' Mickey yet. And... one more. Hello. Where are you going?
We're going to our wedding.
You're going to a wedding?
Yeah, a wedding rehearsal today.
Wow, who's getting married?
My Amanda, her friend.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Have a good day.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, aren't the citizens here very friendly? She was wicked cute. It reminds me of one thing I've been saying, that there sure are a lot of little guys are around here. Not so much the school age kids, but the kids younger. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a time where kids are going back to school in January. And the crowds are pretty crowded, for sure. But she's adorable. All right, here comes the monorail. I'm walking over to Sky Bridge. I can still hear her talking. Oh, boy. Yeah, so we got to do a lot of rides. And, the ticketing, we came back to the room. Oh, I don't know. It was like, what was it? 4 o'clock? I know we had like a 4-hour break in between. We just hung out in the room. Did some relaxing. And then we did the event. The fireworks were going off. It was pretty cool to watch the fireworks from the Tomorrowland Bridge area. You couldn't see the whole castle, but we sure didn't want to fight all the crowds. We pretty much got in there just before 8 o'clock. And we had already seen the fireworks show, Happily Ever After, earlier in the week, so it was fine just to watch them. It was kind of a cool perspective, actually. I know geeks have talked about watching them from different parts of the parks and trying to do the rides. And with this ticketed event, there was all-you-could-eat popcorn, Mickey bars, and all the other ice creams that they have in those carts, and sodas or in water were part of the event. So you could go to any of those little carts and get that all around the parks. So I went over and got myself a Mickey bar. I don't traditionally have very many of those, and I do like them. But yeah, I had 2, I think. 2 Mickey bars, a popcorn, and a couple sodas. Everybody was enjoying that. And the fun part about that event, too, was, honestly, I think Holly was there with us, which was fun. I saw Susan and her friend that they were here for their last night, ran into them. And Holly and I rode a few rides with us together. It was one of those things, I've only done this once before, where you can get on Haunted Mansion and stay on the ride and just go around for a second time. So it was that kind of event. Not like the Halloween or Christmas party where it's really mobbed. This was the type of event where, you know, the streets were relatively vacant, which is pretty cool. I really like the pictures I got leaving the event, and there was like nobody there. All right, so being 7:30, it's a little more crowded down here, so I'm gonna head on over and get my coffee. All right, got my coffee, got my cinnamon roll. They're really good here. Lots of icing, good size, nice and fresh. Really tasty with a coffee. So, yeah, ran the Big Thunder Mountain last night. That was really fun to go and do Space Mountain finally, and no one else wanted to do it, so Holly went with me, and so that was fun. Did Buzz Lightyear, and I won again. So, yeah, so I got home after 11 o'clock. I was actually the first one to leave the park. It was kind of weird. I left the park all alone. I wanted to catch Talking Mickey one last time, but because actually the times for him were not too bad. But no one was with me, so I didn't want to do it alone. And that's it for yesterday, really. Today we are going over to Epcot. My son Harry's actually in the airport right now, getting ready to fly down. He'll come into the hotel. He already called, telling us he was at the airport at like 5:30 this morning. So that's cool. Harry's coming down from Boston. Lindsay and Ben come down tomorrow from Connecticut. And their friend Ellie. We have got the Geek Meet today, and I'm actually really hoping to meet Lisa Green today for the very first time. So hopefully to meet some listeners and geeks and super geeks today and have some more fun at Epcot. And hopefully Harry's not too tired. He went to a comedy show last night that his girlfriend bought for him for Christmas over at the Mohegan Sun or the casino over in Connecticut. So we'll see what kind of condition he's in when he gets here. He'll probably be ready to go to sleep. All right, geeks. Hope you all have a good day. I'm looking forward to a good day. Sun's coming up here, and it's looking beautiful out. Talk to you later.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Okay, live trip reporting, live recordings from the parks. You guys tell me you enjoy those, and I hope I can finish releasing them before the year is out and we go back in January. But I enjoy listening back to them. It reminds me of my trip, and I'm enjoying them slowly dripping them out. Maybe I'll have to speed it up eventually or release them in a couple times during the week. But a couple announcements I've got from the Geekin' family. First of all, Auntie Judy tells me she does our ordering and coordination for the Geekin' t-shirts. We had some interest from you guys asking us to put in an order. Our printer asked that we do at least a dozen shirts before they'll do a printing, and I think I've got only 4 more we need to get before the end of June so we can put that order in. Jeff and Barry put an order in last night. Exciting. I had a request for tie-dye shirts. I love tie-dye shirts too. I'm going to get one myself. And let me tell you, if you want, we'll get in on the t-shirt order before the end of June, which is coming up. Can you believe we're halfway through 2018? And that's going to be coming up here very soon. So if you want to get in on that order, you can private message Auntie Judy on Facebook. You could email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com and let us know what you like. There's pictures of it on the website, and there's pictures in the Facebook group in the announcements section. They are $22 for small through extra large, and then they go up in price if you get 2XL. Tank tops we have, and there's also, again, the tie-dyes. Those are $28 for the extra large and $30 for the 2XL. So if you want to get in on the t-shirt, I love seeing those Geekin t-shirts in the parks. So cool. Hey, shout out to Stacy Brown Zito. I see she met Holly Prine in the parks. I can't tell where they're at in these pictures, but they are having big smiles. I love that when you guys are geeks meet up in the parks, and I love when I meet you guys in the parks. So that always excites me. Thanks for sending a picture into the Facebook group, guys. This next announcement is so exciting. It kind of just happened last Friday. We were having dinner. We were recording Facebook Live last week. You guys gave me a bunch of gifts for the Podfather Day. But last Friday, what also happened is Mom and Judy said to me that they are definitely going to go to Disney World October 2019, which is the same time our patron saint of the podcast, Kevin Curtis Allen, is also going for he's been since 2012, and he's got DVC he's excited to use. We've been talking about this trip for a long time. I know it seems that it's far away, but the packages for 2019 from Disney World have been released. Our travel agent friends, Mom and Judy and EJ and Jennifer, they've been putting together packages for people. Thanks again, Susan Cox, for setting up your trip. I know you're so excited. And we are calling this trip for October 2019, the Grand Geekin Gathering. I think that's what we're calling it so far. That's the winning name for it so far. I like it. The G3 Summit, if you will. I'm sure the guys will get really creative with this, but it's happening. We're seeing lots of interest for October 2019. This is my dream come true, guys. Lots of my geeks, I get a chance to meet them. I hope we can get to do some fun things together. I know we will. But Mom and Judy booked 2 weeks at the All-Stars for us because this is not our regular time to go. We've been going January. We're going to go this coming January. This is so exciting. I hope you can be there with us. It's a good opportunity that if you're just a solo person, you want to get together and share a room with someone. The other thing that Kevin announced in the Facebook group is that he's going to bring 10 goodie bags. And I know he's going to bring some English chocolates, I am sure. And he said the first 10 people who book with the Fairy Tale Concierge, which is Mom and Judy and EJ and Jennifer, you guys will get a goodie bag. And he's so generous. That's why I call him the patron saint. He's made so many friends through the podcast, and everyone is excited to meet Kevin and the rest of the people that I see you guys starting. This is so organic. It started. I love it. I'm excited about it. It's far enough in advance. So look for that and come join us October 2019 with the podcast family. Yes, we are Disney World travel experts. We're official Fairy Tale Concierge travel agents, along with EJ Cruz and Jennifer Glambos. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. Let's develop your plan. Why should you use a travel agent, you're wondering? Well, first, we're experts in Disney World. We've been podcasting about Disney World for over 4 years and going to Disney World for over 19 years. We've stayed at practically all the resorts and ate at most of the restaurants. I'm trying to convince Mom to take me to the Wilderness Lodge. I got to knock that one. I've only got that one and Saratoga Springs. And then I would have been to all the resorts. Of course, we've been to some of them several times. Well, we'll help you maximize your fun and enjoyment of the resorts and parks. We'll help you book the best resort and vacation package to fit your individual needs, including discounts and park tickets. We'll teach you how to leverage the FastPass system, the My Disney Experience app. That's getting more technical. I put out in the Geek and Gazette last week that the bus schedule is now on the My Disney Experience app. So that's getting kind of crazy to keep track of. You don't want to mess up your fast passes or your dinner reservations. So we'll teach you how to do all of that technology stuff. We'll even help you book the best dining reservations so you can get the most out of your days in the parks without waiting in those long lines. We'll teach you the best ways to tour the parks, leveraging our experience and your individual choices. I think it's really important beyond our expertise. It's just talking with us, collaborating with us. You'll have a ton of fun chatting with Mama and Judy. Together, you'll brainstorm and book a magical trip for you and your family. If you're listening to podcasts for trip advice, you can save a lot of time right now with our free personal offer. You can schedule time with Mama, Judy, and I to get our expert advice. We'll listen to your individual needs and do all the planning work for you, including dining reservations, fast passes, and booking your trip. Get started by emailing Mama and Judy at travelintierras@gmail.com. That's travelin without the G. travelintierras@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, geekinonwdw.com/advice, and we'll get in touch with you and set up a free phone call. The best part about this Walt Disney World podcast and our show are the friends we meet and the trip ideas we share. I don't say that lightly. It is so awesome, and it's proven again with my dinner party on Friday night. Well, let me give you 3 ways to join in on the fun with the Geekin' family. Join our email list. It's called the Geekin' Gazette, and each week I'll send an email that has our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or money-saving tip, and something interesting that's going on with our community. When we got a discount announcement from Fairy Tale Concierge and Disney World, we'll let you know about that. That little ding was Auntie Judy reminded me to tell you about the t-shirt sales. I already did that, right, guys? Back me up on that. Hey, when you sign up for our email list, you're going to get a planning spreadsheet that we use to plan and track our days, ADRs, fast passes, park hours, and which park we're in. Auntie Judy and Jeff were comparing spreadsheets last night. Which one was better? Hey, ours is fine, so we'll help you out with that. We text that as a PDF to each other when we're on our vacation, and when we go with a big group, we share that. Hey, I'll probably share it out with the whole Geekin' family so they'll know where we'll be if they want to run into me while we're in the parks or in a restaurant. It's so handy to keep that on your phone. Keep all your party together. You'll get a travel packing You'll get a travel packing checklist. I have so many things I need to remember, and I love checklists. You don't want to get that horrible feeling on the way to the airport that you forgot something. Anyways, go out to the website. Go out to our website, geekinonwdw.com, and sign up for it. That's Geekin' too, without the G, by the way. The sign up is up on the very top of the website. There's a little bar at the very top, kind of a header. Oh, Facebook group. Yes, our private Facebook group is so cool. So many people are having great conversations. They're meeting and they're making friends there. I want you to join our amazing Geekin' family on Facebook. It's closed. It's a private group. You'll get 3 questions. They're real easy. I'll check out your profile on Facebook. After I let you in, please tell us about yourself. Give us those 3 fun Disney World facts like we do when we have trip reports from our Geekin' family friends that come on our show. Get to know us. We'll get to know you. We'll all say hi. It's such a fun and positive discussion going on in our Facebook group. And you're going to learn a lot too, especially if you're looking to get information. I'm telling you, if you post something in our Facebook group, somebody's going to answer it with an amazing quality answer within minutes. I guarantee you. Well, if you want to qualify for that, you got to have a passion for Disney World and your vacations. I hope you're listening to our show and you got a fun and positive attitude. Search for the group on Facebook, request an invite. And once you're inside again, please say hi and we'll all say hi back. I love those little emojis and animated GIFs we can use now. They're a lot of fun. Something I am really enjoying now is Friday night Facebook Live. Sometimes I do it Thursday night. I shouldn't call it Friday night. I got to be flexible. Who knows? Like this Friday, I was at a dinner party and I didn't want to interrupt everyone with a Facebook Live. But anyways, it's such a great chance for me to talk live, especially with some people maybe I've never talked with before. And the podcast is getting pretty popular. It's hard sometimes to get everybody in, but this is an opportunity. If you got a question for me about Disney World, or just want to chat, we're going to have a topic every week that we'll talk about Disney World. And I love bringing you guys in and talking Disney World. This week, I got all my little toys in that you guys got for me with a gift certificate from Amazon. I'm looking behind me, looking for my gimbal, which I'm trying to learn how to do. I made a little mistake. I got to add a couple of adapters and so I can hook up my microphone to that, but I got to learn how to use the software and the gimbal. But I can walk around now, like when I'm in the resorts, and do Facebook Live, or it's got a nice tripod. I can set it up here in my office. Last Thursday night I did this, and the mosquitoes were killing me out there in my backyard. I got to get my tiki torches going. Well, I'm excited to hear about your trips, and maybe you got a trip coming up or a trip you just did. So join me on Facebook Live during the week. Look for that. I am really enjoying that. If you'd like to contact me, the email for me is kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You can get me on the Twitter also. We also have a voice recording, and you can leave us a message on GeekSpeak, 860-294-5444. 4774. I love to hear those little messages that I can play back on the podcast. We certainly would take a question if you would like, and we would answer that on the podcast, or tell us what's going on. Toy Story Land is opening up soon. I got to get reports from you guys because I won't get a chance to get down there. Thanks for supporting our show, retweeting our Twitter posts, sharing our Facebook episode postings. I'm getting on Instagram now too. Share those with everybody. Tell your geekin' friends. It's the best way to support our show. Can you forward our Geekin' Gazette newsletter to someone? Or we just had my sister-in-law recommend us as a travel agent, and thank you so much. That just helps us to go to Disney World more too. And EJ and Jennifer, they got young families, and they are supporting them working from home in their small businesses. I appreciate you supporting them, supporting Mama and I and Judy with our travel agency work. We will support you. I'm going to keep giving you all the information for free, but we appreciate you coming and supporting our travel agency endeavors. It's a dream of mine, guys, to be a snowbird, to be location independent and serve you guys. I can't wait to the day when I'm down in Florida in the wintertime and all you guys are coming down to say hi. I get a taste of that now, but I am so looking forward to that. That is the dream of mine. I hope you guys got big dreams too. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and supporting us. Geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
Edit that mess out?
Yeah, probably. But then I'll put it in the bloopers too.
Do we need to do it again? No, that was fabulous. That was wonderful. It was very good.